Yeah, I have a poncho on, it looks like. You feel something coming on, but you're not quite sure what it is. Some weird face. It's on my stream. And now I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry again. I need to eat a lot. Okay. I am streaming. I'm looking at myself right now streaming. Oh, you have to remember I'm on a delay. Everything is delayed. B. Okay. Okay. So that's what the issue is. I'd like to know how I managed to carry all these mason jars around with me. Use. Yeah, I'm down to eight pieces of zombie steak I've eaten. Whatever that is. Okay. Yep. Okay. But that's what the antibiotics are for. That's what I did. I did, but it didn't seem to help. But oh well. And plus, the fact that I'm missing a hand. I like that funny thing that I'm looking at my hand and it's missing. Yep. Oh no, that's what it is. I had stuff in my hand. Okay, that's what I was looking at. Okay. Okay. So I shouldn't apply any skill points at this point then. Because I'll just lose them on... What? That's what I was saying. Wait till the death is over and apply the skill. I want to click on the... Okay, got plant fibers. Now I need to go downstairs. Oh, you've been cleaning the place up and putting more chests up, huh? Oh, I'll leave it open. I didn't mean to, sorry. Oh, there's not? Okay. Oh, did you move the zombies or something, or what? Oh, okay, I didn't know. Put that over there. Oh, you built a compound bow, huh? Oh, okay, well thank you. I appreciate that. Because I have compound bow arrows, but nothing, okay. A lot of water down here. And upstairs, it looks like you're building a fence outside the place. This concrete or something you're building or something, or what? Oh, so you have first have to build concrete, then you take it to steel or something, or what? Oh wow, you've been busy. You built a whole pillared area over here. Areas of pillars and everything else, a whole nother room. Okay, and you have this wood frame of some sort right next to the Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. What's this like? It doesn't look like steel anymore. It looks like logs or something. What is this on the outside? Is that log? Oh, it's paint? I thought it was like, okay, what happened to the steel on the inside of the house? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yep, okay. So, looks like some sort of a cage thing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you got a farm up here. Cool. But this isn't zombie proof, because the zombies can still... It is? I see wire up here. That high voltage wire? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Is this going to turn into a hatch or just a regular door? This door right here. Okay. And you put wire over the windows. Okay. And wire over the over the roof. I guess that prevents zombies from coming up over the roof and in. The wire. The wire fence over the top of the roof. Oh, okay. Thank you for following, by the way. Who? Oh, cat? I have to remember. Okay. Um, you'll have to remind me because my memory's damaged. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Hold Alt tab. Oh, Dagger Dan. Oh. Was I talking to you earlier today? Oh, okay. Oh, I sent it to the wrong person. I meant to send it to Dragon Lady, who's an artist. I'm sorry. It's okay, but you can stay in the chat. What? Yeah, I understand, but I'm clinically blind. That's so when you followed the text, my text to speech told me that you followed. And that's how I was able to say thank you for following. Okay? So my message was to the wrong person in Discord. Hello, hello, Dragon Lady. Do you want to join in general? 'Cause I put some art up, and you have been assigned a special group for the art. Oh, it's okay, Digerton. It's not a problem. Yes, Dragon Lady, I am in the general Discord, and let me hit Alt Tab. Back to the game. What? Doing what? Oh, okay, but it's because I was talking to the wrong person. I'm sorry, Daggerton. Yes, I saw that. Thank you very much, Dragon Lady. Uh, because I was sitting there, I couldn't. Dragon Lady just said hello to you, Daggerton. No, she's in. She's on the actual stream chat on the screen that I can't physically see. But if you Mr. Pooks is in here with us, and he'll tell you that I'm clinically blind as well. So it's kind of hard to do things when you're clinically blind. So, but seeing Say Mama C set me up with text to speech, so it would read my text to me from the not the Discord, but the from the stream to voice for me, because it's an application you have to install. And let me Oh, okay. Yeah, that's because those people don't have mixers like I do. And see, mine is set up to where I send my audio from my text to speech out through a mixer and back in to my line in so that nobody hears it but me. Um, yes, it's starting to catch on, so they can actually stream, look at the screen, and they can look like they're looking at you, talking to you, and they don't have to kind of keep tabs on the screen. But I have been dealing with clinical blindness for a long time, and people have been saying that I've been ignoring them when I really haven't. It's just that I have two pairs of glasses, one for reading that screen and one for looking at the 60-inch flat screen that's 4 feet from me. And I had a commercial diving accident, a couple of them. I used to be a commercial diver. An underwater explosion took my right eye and pinched my optic nerve. So I've had it since 2010. No, it is not going to get better. It's going to continue to get worse because the bone in the backside of the eye, see, your eye sits in a socket, okay? And then out the back of that eye socket is a little hole where the nerve passes through. And yeah, it's the issue is that the chunk of bone is slowly migrating deeper into my brain through the front of my brain where my memory is. And since now my insurance company has chosen to cut me off from some sorts of the medications that I need, it makes it hard to remember. It'll get to that point. It's okay. There's nothing you can do about it. It's not your fault. I mean, yeah, I am. I'm feeling better inside now that I'm able to react with the crowd. Uh, Not being able to react with people was a big issue for me because I would get frustrated from not being able to react with people. Um, it's okay. I understand. I mean, it's not an easy thing to deal with. I have this piece of bone that's slowly migrating through the front of my brain. It's like, here's a situation. Okay. Say if you were to get shot and a bullet couldn't be removed because it's in a very delicate place. The momentum of the bullet never leaves. It continues to migrate. You understand what I mean? So the bone is slowly migrating deeper into the front, through the front of my brain, and it will continue to migrate deeper. But before that, I will pass away anyway due to the neurological issues and the medicines I'm on, which are affecting my liver, my kidneys, and my pancreas. Yep, it is. It's destroyed everything that I've come to enjoy practically. I sit in my room. I enjoyed driving. That was a great thing, driving my truck. And I had to sell it because the state took my license away. I really try not to think about that because it's not your fault. All I'm saying is I try to look towards a more positive outlook on things, and Dragon Lady will tell you as well. I think I've become a more positive person since having text to speech. And Mr. Pooks will tell you that I'm become more positive because I'm able to interact with people. The biggest problem Mr. Pooks and I had was Mr. Pooks would type something and I would have to crouch down to a monitor that's right next to my bed. Okay? Now get this idea. I have a 20-inch high-def monitor right next to my bed that's only 6 inches from my face when I lay down. Okay? And without glasses, I can't read it, and I have to move up closer to the screen to read it. That's with glasses. Almost up it. Yep, close up to the screen. Now, the 60-inch screen, the text is practically impossible to see, but because Mr. Pooks told me to turn up the gamma and that stuff and some other things, I'm able to read the text now. But we turned up the gamma in the game, not the gamma on my LCD screen, because that is like a $1,400 to $1,600 Sony Bravia, so we don't want to damage that. Trying to see the game. Turning up the gamma in the game is not going to destroy the LCD, versus the turning up the gamma on the LCD would overdrive the LCD. If that makes sense. What does this say? Illness. We're building a complex right now, and he's teaching me how to play 7 Days to Die. Whereas other people... Go ahead. Yes. And right now I'm suffering from an illness in the game. And I'm hoping that the illness goes away because it says 50M next to it. And it's staying, yes, it's staying there. It's not going down. Okay. Who, me? Yep. Common danger. It's okay. I've been called Commander Dagger, Common Dagger, Commander Danger. it's, it's, I'm used to it. It's, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that are disabled that are on Twitch that are basically trying to make extra income off of Twitch. I'm actually coming up on my May, was it April 5 is my anniversary. March, April. April 5th is my anniversary for a stripper. For my affiliate. I will have been an affiliate for 1 year. So that's, it doesn't say that in my chat. What? Oh, I understand. Uh, oh, nobody's talking in the chat? Oh, well, they hear me. They just don't talk, that's all. A lot of people, I'm not going to force them to talk and say, "Hey, talk," because that will generally drive them away, you know? People don't want to be forced to speak when they don't want to, you know? Oh, okay. Well, I would hear if they were talking, the minute they typed a phrase and hit enter, I would hear it because that's not delayed. Yeah, it said, "Hey, I'm your biggest fan." Yeah, no, it works. Hey, Dragon Lady, I set up a special category for you in the Discord channel. That's why I invited you to Discord. Discord is not live on the air, so nobody can hear you on the stream. Okay, and it is called Proposed Art. You're the only one who's able to get into there. And that will show you the. Boy, this is just humming in here. That sounds like high voltage. High voltage inverters. Okay. 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 Well, I appreciate you following me, by the way. Uh-huh. Oh, well, I don't hear the numbers after the name, and the reason being is because people want to be recognized by the name they were wanting. So I told it to disregard the numbers next to the name after in the name. Okay. So that means when okay. Mhm. Oh, okay. Well, that's not a problem. I was trying just explaining to you that people like to be heard by their name that they like. So I have told it to disregard. I've told it to disregard the numbers when a person types, so I get to actually hear what their name is, what they want to be called, and not what their and not what the numbers. Does that make sense to you a bit? Oh, okay. Not a problem. Well, thank you very much for refollowing. Okay, sounds like you're in another country. Okay. Well, thank you for following, and I appreciate it. Don't go there. Just let's just say I hope you feel well today. that makes me feel that makes me feel better than saying I hope you get better, cuz Mr. Pooks will tell you I'm not going to get better. I'm only going to get worse. Um I understand exactly. And I understand exactly where you're coming from when you say that. It just it it it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It can't be helped. And the situation can't be helped. But I'm going to tell you what, I am trying to stay positive. It has taken me a while to get to this point. When Mr. Pooks first met me, I was probably a very negative person. And I have come a long way. Uh, I'm trying to stay positive with my as best as I can with my situation. What? Yes, everybody. Yes, Dragon Lady helps me stay positive. Everybody who's in my stream helps me stay positive. And I've got a new emote coming out very soon. It's supposed to be approved very soon. It's a picture with the word hype underneath it. You know how people just have the word hype? I didn't go with just hype. I have a vicious looking hog, razorback, that it's like a razorback, Russian razorback hog with a big mane and 2 horns, and it says hype. And once it is approved, anybody who subscribes will get that emote that they can use. And then what? Yes. Yeah, you have to be subscribed to use that emote. Those are subscriber emotes. Just following won't let you use the emote, unfortunately. Okay. I'm not trying to sell you anything or anything else, so don't get me wrong. But I was just letting you know that there is a new emote coming out for my channel. Right now, if you look under emotes, all you're going to see is a manta ray. Because I removed 2 of the emotes, 2 of the 3 emotes. Had I... Yeah, it's called Manta. And it says hi. So everything is going to be positive. That's what I'm working on making sure of. Everything's going to be positive. In fact, I created the production channel for Dragon Lady for the proposed art, so nobody can get in there and see it. And so Dragon Lady and I can talk about it. And Dragon Lady helped me find this house that I had built in the map on Creativerse that I lost. A person asked me to build this house for him and ask him how I thought about it. And I told him I liked it, and it was their attempt, first, a good attempt. First build was a great attempt, Good job as far as that. I'm not gonna go out and crush anybody's dreams and say, well, you could have done this, that, the other. If it's their first build, I mean, anything they do in Creativerse is great, I'm not going to dash their feelings about it, And even if they're a long-timer person who's been building stuff, there's no reason to bring a person down, as long as a person's trying their best, then that's all that you can ask, Oh, okay. Not a problem. Stop by any time. If I'm on a stream, you're welcome to talk to me. It has been great talking to you. I've had fun talking to you. What? Oh, you send us friend requests? Okay. No, what I'll have to do is later this evening when I lay down and my head's next to the screen, I will go and look through my friend requests and I will accept friend requests. Okay? Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. And thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much for stopping by. It's nice talking to somebody from another country. I used to enjoy traveling to other countries. That's the biggest heartbreak for me, not being able to travel to other countries because now I need a healthcare specialist to go anywhere, you know. Hey, Mr. Pooks, what happened to all your trees that were out there? You had a whole big tree farm. Okay, do I need a special ability to grow trees or can I okay. Yeah, hold on. Let me go up here and hit B, right? Hit B, move. Yeah, okay, and take my axe. I don't need anything special. All I got to do is just put the seeds in the ground like Johnny Appleseed, right? Okay. If it's green or white, I can plant it. If it's not, then you can't. 77 trees, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Don't put them so close like you had them before. Okay, not a problem. I will work on that. I love the rain and that storm out there. I really do. This is like super. I see a yellow frame around. Does that mean I can plant it? Okay. Yeah. Let me plant it. I'm spreading them out further. It gave me white. Okay. I'm gonna go to the top of the hill. Call this one Hamburger Hill Tree. That's terrible. I'm sorry. That was in poor taste. Hamburger Hill. I was after a battle named after a battle, you know. That's something they don't teach in history anymore, you know what I mean? The names of why things were called this way and names of battles and that stuff. So much history is forgotten. Oh, it looks a lot better. Zombies, lights don't matter to zombies though. I already figured that. I was trying to go for the plantation look here also. But I also planted a bunch of trees up on the hill. Okay. So Dragon Lady, how are you doing today? And thank you for locating that house, by the way. I really, really appreciate that. You still there, Dragon Lady? So, any rate, what I've done is I have created a special category because you said you wanted to produce art, a piece of art for me. What I was looking to do is I finally found the collectible cards from my time. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Can't be planted there because we got red. That's because of all those wood burning red piles of wood. I have to remove those. Well, it doesn't take long for these trees to turn into shrubs, does it? But what I did do was in that in that category under Discord, I put a private discussion channel. Then you and I can only talk. That you and I can only talk in, where nobody can join in. Where we can talk about the art, and that way nobody would hear us talk about it. Because it's got a padlock to everybody else. It's got a little padlock. I've been working on making the server more, the Discord server more and more secure too. So people can't run the bot commands in the, and figure out what kind of bots I have. Or figure out the commands, so. Put the rifle up here. Take my axe to this tree. Hey, AFFG. How you doing today? I'm playing 7 Days to Die. Why is the stream empty? How many people does it show are viewing the stream? There's a light in this house. I should take these lights out of this house and go. You can't? Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Will I get any components by disassembling them? Oh, then I'll go get my wrench. The idea behind what I posted in there's a couple of YouTube videos in there. What I was thinking was like a raid one that's for raids. Like a wacky monster, like one of those with the tongue hanging out the side of his mouth with the hair going back. But obviously I can't use that particular art. It has to be modified, you know. And I don't know what your skills are, so I'm not going to be disappointed if you turn around and say that's, you know, more than what you expected. But like my artwork from now on is going to be wacky and comical. So essentially that's what it's going to be. That's kind of basically the theme I'm going to be going. It's just wacky and comical and positive. You know what I mean? Humorous. Yeah, I'm taking a bunch of stuff apart here. Wow, okay. Uh, that's just the way it is. It's a zombie game. But the menu items aren't gray, right? Oh, oh, Mr. Pook says that my gamma's set really high so I can see. So that's going to make the grayness really appear. It's going to make it more prevalent, the gray more prevalent. Yeah, those are burnt logs or whatever. Okay. So, let's see what else I can disassemble in this house. Do you play this game also, AFG? Yeah. I seem to be getting skill points when I disassemble this stuff. Okay, there goes a radiator. There's a trash can. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a second. There's stuff in the refrigerator. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate your support there, Dragon Lady. I have not seen uh Fat J on, and I don't know what happened to Fat J, but it just seems like every time I go to look at his channel, he's not streaming anymore, like something happened. Maybe. Yeah, I know, doesn't it? But because I'm using a wrench, I'm actually getting more resources. What? You saw him when? Loot all. I watched the night before, he wasn't on, and I watched today, or last night, and he wasn't on. Now this is a brass faucet. Even though it looks like I'm smashing it, I'll have a brass faucet in my inventory that I'll take back and put in the gun cabinet, and then I will yeah, really? Okay, I didn't know that. These mirrors and these things behind the sinks and that actually give you glass and resources, a person told me. I didn't know that till they told me, okay. Just trying to get comfortable here. There's lots of steel in this house. A light fixture I'm taking apart. Too bad there's not like a cattle prod that I can make to shock the zombies. Like Billy Idol's or Billy Joel's Shock the Monkey. But we call it Shock the Zombie. Okay, so that is a different substrate. And I don't think taking that other stuff apart that I have been doing is worth it. I'll just go for the electrical parts now that I know. I was disassembling the door. Yeah, I'm getting the wood from it. And whatever else that comes off the door. Just wood. I got wood, faucets, electrical parts. Okay. Light fixtures out back behind this door? Nope. There's a cabinet. Empty cabinet. What's that? Oh, this is a brick fireplace. Is that of any use to us to take apart or no? Okay. That glass window is. Because that makes bulletproof glass. I think I only need to hit it one time for the glass, right? I don't need the whole frame of the window, just the glass, right? Oh, here's a sink. And a mirror. Mirror has glass. Hey Storm, how you doing? Pretty good. Yep. I'm taking stuff apart. Murky water. Empty commercial toilet, disassemble. Bathtub doesn't seem to be giving me anything other than just wood. That doesn't make sense. But I got a light fixture up here that's going to give me electrical parts. Okay. Okay. Bird's nest. Take what's in the bird's nest. Empty cabinet. Nope. Okay. He's got his own server that he's set up. I don't know the name of it. I think it's the Common Danger. He set it up. What did I get? I got wood. Okay, what is this? Electrical parts, iron, plumbing, cooking pot. I found another wrench. And put this with my eggs. Eggs with eggs. Antibiotic stuff with antibiotic stuff. Darn hand. What is this? I got 6 springs. More paper. Take it to this trader. Stone, put with the stone. What's this? Oh, more I came across more polymers. Oh. Okay. 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 Well, I have 4 now. What is this up here? Mechanical parts. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting to that point, huh? I need to repair my wrench though first. So let's go down here. Why isn't it giving me the option to repair it? Am I in the wrong section? Oh, okay. No. Okay. Really? Oh, in the forge. Oh, in the forge itself. Okay. This stuff down here? Forged steel? 132 for 133 now. Okay. And I need to go in here and I gotta put some stuff in here such as the lump of coal. What's this stuff? Electrical parts. Stack the tin cans with the tin cans. Iron. Put that over here. Is there a pile of iron somewhere? More plumbing. Oh, I picked up 31 pieces of iron pipe. Normally I would have only picked up like 1 or 2 pieces with the hatchet, so. Okay. Whatever this is a cooking pot. So put this in here. We got a cooking pot. More tin cans. Let's see. What's this? Mechanical parts. Wood chair. Oh, I have to disassemble the wood chair. Household faucet. Put that over here. Because that can be melted down, right? This is can of peas. I got cotton. So I guess I'll just put that in the community chest. And let's see what else do I have here. Cat food. Fibers, rocks. Repair kit that you gave me. There's more fiber. I gotta put the empty jars in the community chest. Steroids. I don't know what they're for. Broken glass, definitely that goes over here for you. I guess the house is empty because the dog is scratching at the door. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go say hello to her. Yes, I'm coming over there, Sasha, to you right now. I hear you, girl. Where are you? Okay. Sasha just wanted to check on me. You know, she's a very nice puppy. She's in my, she's in my, what was I gonna say? In my, I deleted a bunch of pictures from my, because it made people angry because they were calling me a liar. I put my pictures of my diving industry up there. Then somebody else went up there and told me that I was posting stuff that I shouldn't be posting because there were pictures of oil rigs, you know, that I worked at or worked on as a diver. So I took those down. I mean, everybody, not everybody, some of the people said they were cool, you know. But I just got tired of the attacks. So the only thing that's up there now is just Sasha and I think Creativerse build. And that's about it, you know. I don't want to get into it with people, you know. I want to stay neutral and stay positive. Steel crossbow. Don't have a steel crossbow yet. But I will put that in the community chest because I don't need them. That will free up some space for me. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know. Yes, girl, I hear you scratching, but you can't come in. There might be something on the floor that you could get into, and I don't want you hurt, puppy. I would really feel bad if she got hold of any meds that I accidentally dropped, so. Because she's a really cool dog, so. Cotton. Do we have a use for cotton? Okay. Okay. Here's more glass jars. Gotta put those up here. That frees up more of my inventory. Brass doorknobs. I know where those go. Brass doorknobs. Just give me 1 second and I'll be right out of your way because there was only a couple of things I needed to put in there. So now I'm out of your way. There were 2 items that needed refining that I put in there. What? No. We're not on creative. He bought it. He's been buying and selling with the trader, and he gave me this. He gave me the ammo. I've been picking up ammo. I went to the military base and picked up ammo. Plus, I picked up ammo on the airdrop. So, I've been going and doing the airdrops and picking stuff up. So, yeah, I am. I don't mind. I mean, it says, I think it says I'm still sick though. I ate the meat. It says 1 hour now. What may have been a mistake? So, no, I mean, he's got the server and that stuff, so I'm just learning now. I mean, and I've been picking up stuff from the airdrops. I picked up 3 airdrops. I get all kinds of cat and dog food and everything else. I have to go to the vendor and that stuff also and sell off a bunch of stuff. Creative mode, you mean? I didn't know there was a creative mode to the game. Okay. Now I need to go down off. Can I get off that screen? No, I have to hit Alt Tab. Alt Tab. Down to Steam. To pick up your invite again, right? Okay, I don't see your invite here yet. Yeah, it just appeared. What just happened? Did I accept the invite or what? Oh, there it is. Okay. Close that down. Close this down. Alt tab. Where'd the zombie game go? Okay, yeah, there it is. Why do I keep on getting this menu up at the top? This weird command lines. Is that something I accidentally hit that causes this to come up? Okay. Already did, but what it was a whole list of things. I'm sorry. Oh, it's an error? Okay. I wasn't aware there was an error. That's great. I wasn't aware that I had it. I wasn't getting that before. Click on the item. Why can't, obviously I'm not hungry because it won't let me eat it. Put the can of cat food up there. Can of peas. There's no way to upgrade the AK-47 without a recipe, right? To like from a 2 to a 3 or something? Okay, because I mean it's like the wrench is of like a 5, the rifle's like a 6. I've got a 2. So if I had like a 6, that would what? Knock them down flatter, or the higher the number? Oh, okay, that's cool. Because that's what was happening. My durability on my on my AK-47 was going down. I put the mechanical parts in there for you. We might want to shut this door though, right? Yeah, okay. So I'll put my AK-47 in there. It's in the community chest now. What, to go on the outer wall? Well, then maybe I shouldn't put my AK-47 just yet in the chest. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Is it because is there a file or something that I'm missing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let me hit Alt Tab also so I can see the browser. I want to close it. What is the error? Uh-huh. Okay. 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 So you'll just be riding in the sky then. Why aren't the zombies smart enough to turn the knob to come in? Okay. No, I don't. You're just standing in the air. Okay. 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 Oh, you're gonna put a motion sensor out there with a turn or something, or what? That's what I was just asking you for auto turrets. What are you gonna do? Mount them on the top of the wall? Okay. I didn't drink anything. I don't understand something. I didn't eat anything. That doesn't make sense. I have no clue as to why. Okay, I'm gonna take this wrench 1 and I'm gonna put it in that chest because obviously the wrench 1 can be melted down, right? Oh, okay. Okay. I feel so bad for Sasha because she loves me and she can't come in the room. And cotton. What do we have for recipes for cotton? An old bed. Oh, I got that from the bed. Cottonseed. Okay, so I can create a bed using the cotton. Okay, okay, so that's what the cotton's for. Okay, fantastic. No, I know. Well, I mean, at least I know now. Okay, antibiotics have considerable side effects and are not an instant cure. Okay. So put those in my chest and stop creating them then. Let me see. I have 1 jar of honey. Yes. Okay. Okay, now you have an empty jar. You bring the empty jar downstairs now. Okay. I was kind of conserving because I only have 8 left. Okay. Obviously, eating cat food and that stuff is not good. I remember eating cat food and dog food one time and it was disgusting, so... I ate cat food. It was Friskies tuna and egg from a can, and it was like, well, that's hard food. Yeah, you really do not want to ever try Friskies tuna and egg. It's not fit for human consumption. It, believe me, as an experience from a kid. Oh, I nearly threw up when I ate that stuff, but it was better than going hungry. It was like, after the queasiness and that passed, I was kind of glad that I ate it, but it was like, it's right up there with mutton. Not my favorite when it comes to mutton. That is the least. It's called mutton with mint sauce. Mutton. It's mutton is like lamb. Lamb with mint sauce. I can't stand lamb or mutton. Given the choice of going hungry or eating that, I would rather eat the mint jelly and forget the mutton. Yes. And I would come, oh, if I had marmalade and mint jelly, I would mix the two and leave the mutton behind. I would give it away. I would trade the mutton for the marmalade. I can't stand mutton. I just, no, I'm sorry. It just is not something that I really enjoyed. Definitely not into mutton. Well, look it up. I mean, there's recipes for mutton. Storm, you there? What do you think about mutton? Yeah. Definitely not something that's great. What do we got? Mechanical parts. I took the chairs apart and I got mechanical parts. And I got steel, iron. Okay, so now I'll put these. Not there with the batteries. Here, there. I'll just put that right here. Mechanical parts. Do mechanical parts go for the guns to repair them or what? Okay, well I just put them both in the community chest because you're busy over there, so... Okay, here's a brass faucet I stuck in the community chest. I have 15 cotton. I'm gonna stick those up in the, Oh, now we have 2 cement mixers instead of 1, huh? They look like they've been being used pretty well. Okay. Does the person buy the candy in a can? The trader? Okay. But he will buy the cash. So I'll put that on me. Sell the pasta. Okay. Jar of murky water. Put that up here. I think that's what I accidentally did. I think I accidentally drank murky water. Okay. Too bad these cans are not stacked. Oh, they are if they're the same. Can of cat food. And dog food. Put the medicine up here. He likes, so this guy likes pain relievers, huh? The trader pays a lot for pain relievers? That's R2D2. I think, what was it? Didn't you put Darth Vader on your phone at one time when you and your brother were getting into? Okay. I think you and your brother were getting into it one time and you put Darth Vader on your phone and it was continuously ringing with Darth Vader. I can't remember when, but it was pretty funny. I'm sorry. Kept on ringing the phone and your brother got really pissed off. Not that it's good to upset anybody, but from what I understood, he got pretty livid. So, okay, what do we got here? While I'm inside, I'm going to repair and sort stuff that I don't. Chicken ration, lamb ration. Lamb ration has got to go to the trader. Okay. Repair the stone axe. Or did I just scrap it? No, it's repaired. It's moved to the top line. Okay. Rifle. Oh, shotgun. Definitely want to repair that. Because I've got actually shotgun ammo for that. Things I don't want to carry on me. Hello? Who's this? I don't know who you are. Who? I guess she got the message. She sounded hot, but when I asked who she was, she says, "Are you kidding me?" I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can of pasta. I was going through my inventory. Definitely I want to put the cotton in here. I want to put the cotton in there since obviously he doesn't buy it. But I can use it for a bed. Does he buy the rotten flesh? Okay, what is the rotten flesh used for? Well, I'll move it over here and maybe it'll tell me what the recipe is for it. Move some of this feather fiber over here that hasn't been used. More fiber. Cloth fragments, we're gonna put those in the chest. Cloth fragments are good for bandages. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Where's my aloe? I got one piece of aloe. I don't think my skills are high enough yet to do that. To make medicated bandages. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm in the head. Oh, physician, okay, here it is. Click on that. I thought it had points. Obviously they're all gone because I was sick. I did? Okay. Okay, not a problem. Okay. Let me log out then. Okay, not a problem. And what I will do is I will change the game. And give me a second. People, hold on and let me change the game. Okay, not a problem. Okay. Okay. No problem. Thank you. Yep. Bye. Let me change the game here real quick because I have to stop it real quick and then I will restart it momentarily.